Good afternoon, this is Jürgen from CEEZAD, and today I want to discuss a little bit about MERS, Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, which is a disease first discovered in Saudi Arabia, in the Arabian Peninsula in about 2012, and has so far affected about 2,000 people with a case fatality rate of about 30%, so 700 people died with this disease, which is caused by a coronavirus, very similar to the SARS coronavirus, which caused a pandemic about 2003, 15 years ago, starting in China and even hitting Canada. So anyhow, this coronavirus is similar to the SARS virus genetically, and also the reservoir is believed to be in bats. But in contrast to the SARS, which was then jumping to intermediate hosts like the civet cat, this virus intermediate reservoir is the camel. And it infects camels, it induces respiratory disease in camels, it's shed in nasal secretions, etc. And so it's transmitted from camels to humans. And camels, as you know, are livestock, are used for various hobby as well as for working assignments in the Middle East. And so there is a intermediate host for this virus, which sheds this virus and is can be dangerous to human health. What does CEEZAD has to do with MERS? We worked with the Jordanians, and in this case with JUST, the Jordanian University of Science and Technology, and their respective veterinary school, to identify camels in Jordan which carry that virus and shed this virus into the environment and to other animals and humans. And so we, together with the NIH, in this case with Vincent Münster from the National Institute of Health at the Rocky Mountain Lab, we went to Jordan. We had several expeditions and were able, in our last expedition, which was last year, in spring last year, to isolate or to find evidence for this virus to be shed in camels which were owned by one herd, which was owned by Jordan Bedouins, and in another herd which was owned by a person who was selling camels for slaughter. So we were successful in that mission. Why is MERS so important? Because it's now circulating since 4 or 5 years in the Middle East. And we had important cases in this country, in the United States. And for example, last year we had a big outbreak in a hospital system in South Korea. So our interest at CEEZAD to understand better how these diseases zoonotic diseases can jump from the wildlife reservoir, in this case is most likely bats, into a livestock. In the case of MERS, the camel, into human, this kind of situation we study in detail, and our people work with us, and members of CEEZAD will work with international collaborators, in this case with JUST University in Jordan, to help protect animal and human health from zoonotic diseases. Thank you very much.